I would like to introduce you to a guest chef, Pankaj Sodha, who's going to make Marcha Shaak, and this is the way he makes it.
Hello, good evening. How is everybody today? Sunday has been a very nice day, beautiful weather in the UK. Today I'm making a curry of Marcha chilies. As you can see, I'm going to use about 10 of these marchas, and I will show you what other ingredients I will use. I will be using chilies. I'll be using about half a packet of salted peanuts, some dana jiru, some gourd. If you haven't got gourd, you can use a teaspoon of sugar, lemon, haldi, and you can use, I'm using crushed gatias, but you can always use chana nol atto, which is gram flour. But I suggest before you use the gram flour, about this much, run it in the microwave for about a good minute, 30 seconds, and wait for it to cool down, and 30 seconds again. So I will now chop and show you what happens next. Now making the mix which we are going to stuff in the chilies. I've got an empty container here. I'm going to put the gourd, or you could use sugar. I'm going to squeeze some lemon. Right, so I've got the lemon there. Done. Thank you. I'm going to put the hardar, the turmeric. I'm going to add the dana jiru in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of water and 2 tablespoonfuls, or doesn't matter, maybe a tablespoonful of oil. Right? I will now whisk it. By the way, I heated the water so this gourd melts, because you need to all mix it into a mixture like that. Hello, I am now going to crush the peanuts, whichever way you would prefer. I'm using a khandli dasto, or you could use a mortar and pestle, or any way you can make a nice crisp again. Now I'll make the mixture. I'm going to put the crushed gatias, or you can use gram flour, but it's very important that if you do use gram flour, then pre-cook it for about a minute in the microwave. Otherwise you'll have an upset stomach. So I'm mixing the mixture there. I'm going to put the peanuts in there, right, and basically mix it together until it becomes thick. If it's too thick, then you may want to add a little bit of water, but as you notice, you can crush the peanuts a bit more. I don't think I've crushed them enough, but it's still great taste. Obviously, if you use gram flour, or then you can use a grinder to grind the peanuts. But if you use gram flour, then you will have to add salt. But at this point in time, you don't need to add salt, because there is sufficient salt in the gatia, crushed gatias. Hello, I'm now going to make stuffed chilies. Now there is a very simple way of chopping the chopped chilies. You cut the ends off, and then, depending on the size you've got them, I suggest you cut them about this size, right? And then cut one side and remove all the seeds. Otherwise it will become too hot. You can use capsicum as well with the same formula. so it's even tasty. So here I'm removing all the seeds and all the things within the chili. I've now got the sliced chilies. I've cleared everything within them, and now I'm going to use this paste to fill them up, right, and leave them in the container. If you have any more of this paste left or this mixture left, you can always freeze it for next time, or you can add it to the curry on top of the once you're cooking. Hello, I put some oil in the pan, not a lot. I prefer not to use a lot of oil in cooking. And what I've done is I've put some rye, which is mustard seeds, and I'll wait for them to pop before I add the rest of them. The ingredients I'm going to add is some mustard seeds and haldi. That's all. I'm going to use the tomatoes right at the end of the cooking. And here is the amount of chilies I'm going to use that for. I'm now going to cover this on the lowest flame possible, and I'll keep an eye on it every so often so that I don't want the chilies to burn. I've got to turn the gas off, gas down. Now we're going to let it cook on a very slow cooker. You keep on turning because we don't want the chilies to burn or anything to burn. So, right, here is the finished product, and I'm going to put some coriander over that. Coriander makes a taste very, very interesting. And if you like my channel, then press the button here.